Alright folks, welcome back to the Bad Moon channel. This is Badante. We are on Grand Theft Auto 5
I've got 2 degrees,
online.
both in finance.
And it doesn't surprise me, as soon as I start talking, so does she. About time for a new receptionist. So this video is going to be car review. I've been wanting to do this one for a long time. I see a lot of people's cars, and you know what? I don't like them. I am a collector. Look at that. What is that? See that star down there? Never noticed that before. So I've seen a lot of other people's cars, and
Remember, I'll do anything as long as it's legal.
I like mine, but way better. And you'll see. I've got quite an extensive collection. So I'm not sure where I'm going to start at. Let's start with the best. My main garage, garage number 1. During this car review testing, we will try to stay alive and not get killed. Just so I can keep track, we'll probably just do them one car at a time.
Hey,
So I have about 95% of the cars that I've ever wanted. So I'm really close to the end. Or maxed out. I'm sure they'll add more. But I have many garages. This is my main garage. And we're going to test out one of the newer cars that just got released a few weeks ago. The Vagner Super. I think, or so I was told, this is now the fastest car in the game. Handles fantastic. Looks great. A lot of good, well, pretty much any color you put on this, it's going to look fantastic. Let's check out the interior. So pretty far back. Kind of Spartan in here. Not one of the best cars to be driving in first person view. Let's go check it out.
I'll get played like a fucking piano.
without the fame, John Wayne, remember.
And life and death begins. So I'm going to show you how fast this car can go. And the guy is already gone. Ooh. That did not work out well for him. Come on. So let's take a turn, see how it goes. It grips really nice on the turns, just like the Formula car. This is definitely well worth the money. And speaking of money, let's go find out how much this car was. Some of the new cars were released. I love that car. That one I'm definitely buying. I saw the upgrade for it. It's awesome looking. Oh, sweet. I'm close too. I can almost get it soon. All right. So where's our car? Vagner, 1.5 million. Definitely worth it. I know some of the other cars that were between 1 and 2 million weren't worth it. This one definitely is. Let's do some power turns. And I am losing it. So you can see that there's a lot of torque, enough to allow for spin out. So with those kind of cars, you just need to ease back a little bit until you get used to it. You don't want to go full throttle all the time, especially on turns. Yeah, see, not too much on the braking power. Very slick car. But if you lower it enough around the corners, it grips, of course. Oof. Yeah, see, this is just a lot of power for a car. So be warned. And the car stops right there. That's what I love about this game. The drivers for AI just do the most stupidest stuff. And now we're on the road. I was intending to go back until Mr. Popo decided to stand out in the street. Alright, so that was it for the Dabashi. Great car. Just a little bit powerful. Really slick. But yes, yeah, definitely worth the 1.5. Alright, we're going to trim the torque down a little bit. And go into yet another car that was just released a few weeks ago. The Vicio, or Vicio Super. Really looks great in neon green. The inside, looking great. The window is up close. Works fantastic for first-person view. Can't see too much of the console, but that's fine. And this car is 2.2. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Not sure if it's worth it, but definitely a car you want to have in your garage. It does handle really good. And we see a modder. Did you see that? So one of the problems with this game is hackers. I myself do not mod. I don't even join mod servers. Ruins the game. And if you don't know what I mean, go ahead and try it out. You'll learn in a few weeks. And of course everybody wants to call. So look at this. The modder is now spawning cops, so you automatically get on the Popo's warning. Look at this. I think things are, it almost seems like things are being spawned in front of me. So it handles really great, much better than the Dabashi on the turns. Much more controllable. So you can even use the handbrake. It doesn't go out of control. As soon as I switch that view.
Here for the magic touch? Better than when she came in, that's for sure.
So this car does have livery. So using that handbrake is really fun on this car. Got a lot of control, even for the assholes who like to jump in front of you. The last turn you saw was phenomenal for spinning out cars. Does it really easy just because of the angle and the speed. But you saw this car handled it just fine. You know what? I believe that Dubashi I checked out earlier also had livery on it. Let's go back to that. We'll bring it in the shop and see what paint jobs it has. But this one, yeah, I love this car. Very expensive at 2.25. Really enjoy this car. All right, let's go check out the paint jobs for this one real quick, just to make sure we got that covered.
What are we doing today?
Baby, we are checking out paint jobs.
What can I help you with?
And none. Never understood why they have these percentage signs. Are these just for... No, why is it only those two?
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget permitting. I'm always here.
Alright, so no paint job... Well, livery on those cars. Alright, so let's go on to the third. This car I absolutely love. It's a fantastic car. Also one of the new cars to come out just a few weeks ago. The Ocelot Xa21 Super. This looks really good. I don't do red too often, but this one I thought was perfect for it. Red and chrome. Just looked really good with it. The inside is just amazing. Plus, I mean, the windows up close. Another car great for first-person view. Great console. Although the speedometer's just not there. You got a direct window into the engine. And I don't think this one was too bad. As far as price goes, let's check it out. Oh, no, it was 2.375. Wow. Yeah, I had bought this one a few weeks ago, but I had sold cars to buy it. So I didn't really remember the price of this. Very expensive. But worth it? Yeah, definitely. It's got a nasty sounding engine. Very different from a lot of the other cars. Kind of stiff on the turns, but it gives the car more control. You do have to brake a lot because the car does have a lot of torque. And of course, though, this is rain. Wet track. And let's try the handbrake. Really slick in the rain. was handbrake again. Handbrake is not too friendly on this car. So for this one, I revert back to brake or reverse.
What brings you in today?
Let's see if it has any livery on it.
Good to go.
And negative. But what a great looking car. So you can see it's stiff there. I was turning the whole time and it went wide. So the car is a bit, it feels heavy. But I do enjoy it. I love this car a lot. It's just a different feel than most of the other cars that you see out there. And that engine sound. Handbrake. So even with the handbrake, it's just a really stiff on the turns. Complete opposite of the other two cars that we had tried. Let's go, grocery getter. Worth 2.3? Yeah, definitely. I love this car. Probably not best in the races due to the turning. Definitely feels like an American car. Alright, next one, a classic, oldie but goodie. This one tends to get a lot of attention from people. People just love this car. But just a side note, all these paint jobs you see on these cars are the final paint jobs I've chosen after looking over many different paint jobs, trying them out. These are the N1s, so these paint jobs have been on there for quite a while. This one, dark purple, looks fantastic. And you can see it's got the suicide doors. But the Vagner Super, very expensive. $2.5 million. It does come with livery, and the console is a racing console, definitely not street. But let's go check out the livery.
What'd she need then? What are you after?
Not too many choices, only two. That one definitely the better of the choices. Looks great. I almost chose this one, but I definitely prefer the solid look.
Bubbles or something? See you next time.
Car's got a lot of torque, just a lot of torque. Easy to spin the tires. Like a so. But very, very fast, a lot of torque. And the inside is fantastic for first-person view driving. I mean, you can see everything. It's just hella fast. Now let's try the turns. That is just reverse. Car stays in control. Handbrake time. Even over a jump, the handbrake was nice. I was still able to keep it under control. Handbrake again. Oh, mixed in with a little reverse. A little too fast for that turn. Let's do handbrake again. Ooh, spun out. Handbrake again. I let go. Handbrake again. There we go. Much better. So it's just a matter of getting used to it, but the handbrake is user-friendly and fun on this car. Let's try the regular reverse. So due to the speed of the car, it's takes a while for it to slow up. And there are those bikes popping up out of nowhere again. But yeah, for this car, I mean, definitely a good car to purchase. It will get a lot of attention from folks. And definitely a car you want if you want to get away. All right, here comes the turn I was talking about that people usually spin out on. Oh, that's a wild one. So maybe not able to handle the hills and the turns at the same time at full speed. But I noticed when turning, if you don't use the brake at all, it's still, I mean, it grips really well. I think for these videos, I'm going to do them all, of course, but for these videos, I'm going to do one video per level or per garage. So 2 cars left. This is the Emperor. A very sought after car. A lot of people love this car, the Emperor GTR1 Super. It's a bit thick, a bit wide. Definitely wider than a lot of other cars, but man, is it nice. A lot of torque, a lot of good turning ratio. And comes with livery.
What were you looking for? Anything I can do? Anything at all?
Not too many choices. Once again, just like the last car, only 2 choices. They're okay. Prefer the solid look.
Be your best you.
And the exhaust coming out of the side. Looking good. Rear-wheel drive. Let's give it a spin. And the inside is great for driving. You see so much with this car. Console is probably one of the best consoles in the game. Best interiors of the cars. Just a great look. Let's pull over, check it out. So kind of like a hybrid between street and Formula, or street and racing. But you can see that no back at all. Let's try the turns. Next one. Handbrake. Handbrake looked nice. Handbrake again. Not enough power. Alright, just regular turn, no brake. The car is really controllable, although you can't see it from my driving. But it feels really good. It feels like you can do things with it. And the regular brakes look really good. There's a lot of braking power. But yeah, definitely this is one of the more sought after cars. Must have for your collection. And here comes that turn again. Let's see how this car handles it. Wow. That was super grip. The only thing I used on that was a little bit of reverse, and that was it. That was reverse and handbrake at the same time, just for a brief moment. And all handbrake. Woo. So really fun car. Alright, last car coming up, and one of my all-time favorites. There's a few cars that I'll always choose that are at the top of the list. This is one of them. If you wanted to buy or trying to make a decision on what's the most expensive first car you should buy, this next one is definitely it. Very slick, very powerful. Feels kind of tiny, although it doesn't look like it. This car is hot. The Progen Tallys GTV Custom Super. Or other people just call it the Italy. Just a great looking car. I used quite a few different paint jobs. This car looks fantastic in any color, really. Purple, I love. Interior, the window looks narrow, but it is really good to drive in first person view, and you can see your entire console, unlike a lot of the other cars. And look at the length of that console, it just goes on. Great seats. Livery, I can't remember. Let's check it out.
What can we do to it?
This car was just a little over 1 million, I think 1.1. We'll check that out in a moment. Livery, yeah, there's quite a few choices too.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
So yeah, I prefer the solid look.
Making decisions is stressful.
With this car, it is from Benny's garage. So if you notice by the hubcaps, yeah, you can take it to Benny's and get it customized. No hydraulics on this stuff. But you do get Benny's hubcaps, or rims, I should say. Let's check out the price. One day I will find it. You know what? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, 1.2 million. Definitely worth it. This is by far one of the hottest cars you will ever own. You'll love this car. It's just the way that it handles. It's really light, but it gives you a lot of control, which is what you want. A lot of power, lightness, great control. It's the perfect car. So you can see with that purple and the rims, looks fantastic. Really quick response from the engine and rear-wheel drive. If ever I'm racing people, this is one of the cars I'll be using to race them and smoke them with. This car definitely can handle just about anything that's tossed at it. That was all handbrake. That was just brake. Brake again, just brake. Handles really good. And handbrake. Look at that. If it wasn't for that pole, that would have been perfect. The car just hauls. Woo. So even under crashes, you can gain control again. Handbrake. Yeah, definitely one of my all-time favorite cars, if not number one. Just cannot get enough of this car. And I mean, when you're buying your first supercar, I mean, at 1.2 million, that's actually really cheap. But there is one drawback. Since it is a Benny's car, you get Benny repair prices. They are expensive to repair. Let's take the bad corner. Oh, it did not make it. Just a little too much power, a little too slick for that turn. But by far, one of the best cars in the game. It's not the fastest, but it doesn't have to be. It's the full package. And that was the Italia GTV. Alright guys, that is it for this garage level. Thank you for watching the review. Hope it helped you out, maybe pointed you in the right direction for one of the supercars. And I will give you a sneak peek of the next video, the next cars that we will look at. Heck, I'll show you the next two. So this is floor 2, more supercars. The Pegasus, the Trafalgar. Really hot cars. This one was one of the new cars too that just came out to look like the Ferrari Testarossa. This car I love. Another excellent car. Really great handling. Nothing wrong at all with this car's handling. Can't wait to check that one out. Then some of the classics. That paint job, only bad paint job in my entire garage, and we'll change that. All these other paint jobs are spot on perfect. So those cars will be the next video, and the next video after that, the third one, will be our Tier 3 supercars. The classics. A lot of Lamborghinis. Alright guys, thanks for watching the Bad Mood Channel. This is Bedante, and we will see you next time.